there's a quarterback, whenever you talked about playing high level, that I don't think you think he has played there yet. And it might be agreed upon by all parties. Tone has a question for you. Dan, he's no longer wearing a cowboy hat. It's a new Tone.
Well, just today. Dano,
maybe.
I saw the reaction to your Trevor Lawrence talk yesterday on the internet last night. And for some reason, I think Jaguars fans think he's a top 8 quarterback potentially. I did it. I don't even know if he's a top 15, 16 maybe, but they're talking about giving him a $50 million a year extension because that's the going price for quarterbacks. Do you think he gets that? And, if not, he's not going to take less than 50, so what do they do?
Yeah. So a couple things. I do think that when we talk about quarterbacks in the NFL, I very much so believe we have to stop the top 5 conversation because we leave guys out that are unquestionably top 5 players. We just have too many good ones. So, I really believe that when we talk about these quarterbacks, it's got to be that top 8. If you're a top 10 quarterback in the NFL, you're flat out in a elite, your team wins because of you type of guy, at least top 8. In regards to Trevor, listen, I love Trevor Lawrence. I think he's going to be everything that he kind of was built to be as the number 1 pick. There's a couple of things. Number 1, he has not become that, oh my gosh, we're winning these games because of him guy yet. Do I think he's got the ability to get there? Absolutely. Obviously, there's a ton of pressure this year. I do not think that no question about it, we're paying this guy $50 million right now, unless you in the building are unequivocally convinced that he is going to become that guy. Because there's been moments, and last year it certainly trended that way coming off to that playoff comeback 2 years ago, but then the injuries to Kirk, and he never got on the same page consistently with Calvin Ridley, and then he had the injury himself. I love Trevor. I think he's a superstar talent. I saw D-Butt on social. He's probably going to get it, yes, just because the nature of the business. Mm-hmm. If I was Trevor Lawrence and they were offering me 40 or 45, would I run to sign it? No, I would not, because to D-Butt's point, it's just the nature of the business.
In Florida.
I don't know. There's no way that we could sit here and say this guy is Trevor Lawrence has, deserved or his play is earned, however one of you phrase it, the same as Joe Burrow or the same as Josh Allen or the same as Patrick or some of those guys that are even Kirk. Someone responded back to me yesterday. He's a top 8 quarterback. There's 8 right now that just came to the top of my head that are better, and it doesn't mean he's not going to get there.
Do it.
Better. Patrick, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Stafford,
Drake May, Jordan Love,
Kirk Cousins, C.J. Stroud. I'm going by divisions now. Brock Purdy.
Anthony Richardson. That's 8.
Not yet.
Jordan Love.
I'm going by division. Jordan Love. Jared Goff.
That's 9.
Dak
we
Prescott.
did that European on the second one first.
Jalen Hurts.
Dak Prescott. Jalen Hurts.
Whoa.
Tua.
Whoa.
Jalen.
Philly
Tua.
guy.
Herbert. There's these. That's kind of the point of. There's way more than top 5 quarterbacks. There's way more.
Yeah, let's go back
and
to
also,
Jalen. Let's go back to Jalen. Where's he? Top 16, 17? How far do we need
20?
to? 30?
No, I think Jalen coming off of the Super Bowl year, you were convinced hey, he's top 5 just because of the way that he played. Last year he did not have that same season. They didn't run him as much or as effectively and whatnot. So
Lose Shane Steichen.
That too.
Yeah, Steichen's brilliant. So it's fair to say we want to see what Jalen gets back to under Kellen Moore. That's fair to say.
Yeah. How's Tua going to do? He's going to do great. You put him up there. Who else? He put
there's
Love
12
going
of
up
them
there.
Dak in the Cowboys.
Dak Prescott going up there. We think
Sam
this.
Cousins.
Did you hear Tom Brady, what he said about Dak?
Oh, when he was see if he could finally get it done or whatever.
Yeah. And it's, did that slip out? Good personality.
Yeah, it wasn't playing.
He's going to crush those games.